Hey everybody, it's 5 o'clock on a Friday, and that means it's time for Carlos's Kitchen and Cocktails. The Halloween Fall Edition, because it is October. And it's nice and chilly. Ooh, brr, it's cold. No, it's not. I don't know about y'all, but it is like 92 degrees here in Glendora. This is ridiculous. It's supposed to be fall. I want to decorate for Halloween. So I decided I'm going to do this instead for you guys. The little witch's hat. The little Halloweeny witch's hat. And I'm going to start with some fun fall Halloween-esque cocktails. So I think that should be a lot of fun. Let me turn this down. You guys might hear the little puppy screaming. I can hear him already. He's not happy because he's in his kennel. I just fed him. And he hears me talking to you guys, so he thinks we have company. So he wants to see who it is. But he needs to stay in his kennel. At least for a little bit. We're trying to get him as used to the kennel as possible. But he doesn't like it, especially when the other dog, when Odie's not around. If he can't see Odie, he wants to go see what Odie's doing. He wants to have fun. And it's good for him to be... I don't know if you guys can hear him, though. I don't even know who's on yet. I see one person on. But, yes. Todd Toscano, hello, my friend. Happy Halloweeny. This is all I can do right now. I wanted to put, like, maybe some fun costume on or something, like this week, maybe next week. But if this heat keeps up, I'm like, this is all you're going to get. It's freaking hot. It's supposed to be fall, Halloween. My God. So, there you go. We're going to try and decorate, this weekend for Halloween. This Sunday, more than likely. Daniel, at least I will. I'll start pulling this stuff out and putting stuff up. We always do a pumpkin and spider theme every year at our house. The kids really like it. So so we're leaving for Halloween. We're going to be going to Florida to visit our friends. And hello, my darling sister-in-law. And Mom is coming to watch the dogs in the house, and we told her we'd decorate the house for her. She hasn't been back down here for Halloween in so long, so she's very excited to give out candy. So I have to go get candy too. But yeah, so this is all I'm doing for you today because it's 90 degrees. It's supposed to be fall. It's supposed to be Halloween. Oh my gosh. And it was humid earlier. Like, it's not too bad now, but like around noon, 11 o'clock noon, I walked to the supermarket because I needed to grab an ingredient for the drinks. And it was so humid. I was like, oh gosh, just shoot me now. But I like my little witch's hat. We got this at like CVS or Walgreens or something. A year or two ago, one of our friends was having a witch party. Come as a witch. And Daniel and I were like, all right, we don't really know what to wear. And we saw these hats and we're like, we'll just wear these and wear all black. It was really cute. Everybody thought we looked really cute. And they light up. Rick and I are here, yay, for my sister and brother. Welcome, bienvenue. How's the heat up there? Is it nice and fall chilly? It's so chilly down here. I'm dying. Like, my gosh. I need fall. We need fall. I'm ready for fall. It's my birthday month, my gosh. So, I do love this part of the year, but not when it's this hot. So I think, though, next week, I think we're in a heat advisory here in Glendora until Sunday, and I think next week the temperatures drop to like the mid to high 70s. So that would be lovely. I would love that, especially like decorating the house and stuff. Trying to get out there and decorate in the sun, ugh, so hot. I need a cold cocktail. Speaking of which, yeah, we're gonna do. I decided, first weekend or first Friday of the Halloween week a month. Let's start right away with some fall and Halloween themed cocktails. 111, and oh my gosh, Sheila. I hope you have a scarf and your winter mitts because that's a little chilly, girl. It's a little chilly. I don't know why I have the fan blowing in here. That's why it's shaky. I'm like, why is my ring light? Let me turn this a little bit. Cut it out. Telling the new puppy to cut it out. Simon does not like to be in the crate very often. I mean, he's good at it, like at night. He's really good. He goes in the crate, spends all night sleeping in the crate. But once it's daylight and we're up, I'm awake, Odie's running around, he does not want to be in that crate. And it's good for him. It sets boundaries. So we tend to feed him in there, and I just fed him his dinner. Now he's going to need to stay in there for at least maybe most of the show. Or I'm going to try. Let's see if he starts to get really loud and howl. The husky in him comes out. It's loud. But he's a doll. I love him. He's a sweetheart. I just need for him to stop digging, and I need for him to stop bringing rocks and branches into the house. I need to clean this house. I got my mother-in-law coming to visit at the end of the month. Hello, Frankie Barcenas. How are you, my friend? Well, it's hot. I'm thirsty. You're here to watch Carlos' Kitchen and Cocktails. So I have a charcuterie board, just the basics, cheese, olives, and chips. You know, something salty to go with the sweet stuff I'm going to be making. Hello, Mr. Christopher Cryer. How are you, darling? Chris, I'm here to audition for the part of the witch in Into the Woods. Thank you very much. Oh gosh. You are not alone now. Oh, that's not even her song. Oh, children should listen. Children should listen. Lucas Tovar, my friend, how are you all the way from Chicago? Is that you or is that your... Oh, no, that's you. For a minute, it looked like Moises on the picture. But I'm old and blind, so there you go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this on. It's fun. A little touch of Halloweeny. All right, so 2 cocktails that are gonna be a lot of fun for, it's October. It is the month of Halloween and Halloween parties, and then right after that we go into November, Thanksgiving. There's gonna be lots of family parties happening between now. Thank you. Happening between now and and Christmas after that, New Year's. So I'm going to try and give you guys some fun things that you can do for all the different holidays. So we got a couple cocktails here today that are both Halloween themed cocktails, but they look delicious. I have tried one. I think I've made the second one for you guys a couple of years ago, and I remember being good. I do remember making it. I think I liked it. I like all my drinks. If Joe Gregory's on, he's always teasing me about how I love all the drinks that I make. So there you go. Jeffrey Garza, hello, darling. I'm all set for Halloween. I thought about putting on a costume like I told the people on earlier. I thought about putting on a costume. It's just too hot. It's freaking 94 degrees here in Glendora and humid. I'm sweating. I'm like, I got the fan blowing in the kitchen. I'm like, oh God. So maybe, Jeffrey, you and Halloween, I swear, child. I love you, baby. Maybe if it's cooler next week, maybe I'll put on more of a costume or something. We'll see. It's got to be cooler, though, because I don't feel like making cocktails and sweating up a storm. So this first cocktail, this one is called the Jack-O-Lantern. I loved the name, and I looked up the recipe, and I was like, ooh, this looks good, and I have the ingredients. So, yeah, let's get to it. It is shaken, and it only has 3 ingredients. You're going to need cognac, a orange liqueur that is preferably brandy based. So the triple sec is not brandy based, but you could use it. The Patron Citrange that I love to use for my margaritas, that is a tequila based one. But I do have here a lovely, this one is called Pendres, Templeton Pendres. And this is a brandy based orange liqueur. And I get this from one of the wine clubs that I belong to, the Paso Port, which is the port, wine, and brandy club that Daniel and I belong to in Atascadero. And the last time we went up there and we went wine tasting, they have their wine and their port in one room. And it's a great little place. If you guys ever get up there, fabulous. You can even order from them online. Their wine selection is called Percazo, and then they have the port, which the port is what they're known for. Really good stuff. That's Paso Port. But their ports are brandy based, so they have a whole brandy tasting room next to the wine room because by law they have to have them separate. And when we went up there, we went tasting some of the brandies, and this is the one that they had that year, orange. It's every year it's a little different, depending on what the farms are growing around them. Because I think we also have an apple one in the back somewhere. from another year that we went, but they're really, really good. So I'm excited to try it with this. And just, Paso Port makes the most pretty wine bottles. I'll show them to you in a little bit. Let me make the cocktail. I have, we just got our wine shipment in, and I've got the port bottles sitting here so I can show you guys. I'm always bragging about them. They're so, so pretty, really cute. Hello, Bill Nandinga. So if anybody ever goes to a Atascadero, Paso Robles, and you guys are looking for a great winery to go to Paso Port. Go there. Their wine is good, their ports are good, and their brandy's really good. All right, so we're going to need a shaker for this. I'm going to put a little bit of ice in the shaker. Just a little bit. There we go. And then we are going to do 1.5 ounces of a cognac. Whichever you like. I have Hennessy. I like Hennessy. I think it's a good cognac, but there's different kinds. Try different kinds. They all have different flavors. See what you like. 1.5. All right. So that goes in 1.5. For those of you just coming on, I am doing Halloween fall-themed cocktails. This one is called the Jack-o'-lantern. It's only 3 ingredients. Really easy to mix up if you have some company that you've planned for, or company that just showed up and you want to give them cocktails that are fall Halloween themed. Now you're going to need a 1/2 ounce of an orange-flavored liqueur, preferably brandy-based. So I've got this Pendrays, but again, you can use any kind you want. They suggest brandy, and I just happen to have it. It was a 1/2 ounce of this. But if all you have is triple sec, then that's all you have. Go for it. If all you have is Cointreau, go for it. I'm not sure what Cointreau's base is, but yeah, use what you got. I just happen to have the recommended one. And then we are going to do 1 ounce of orange juice, basic OJ. 1 ounce of the OJ. If Jeffrey Garza's still on, I'm going to come in the middle of the night to your house one day, and I'm going to put all kinds of tacky Halloween decorations outside your house. With love, from Carlos and Daniel. All right, we're going to shake this up. And grab ourselves a glass. They're supposed to use an old-fashioned, so let's use an old-fashioned. All right, we're going to throw some ice cubes in this. Oh, I need to get this ice maker fixed. That'll be good. All right. Close. We're going to pour this in, and there's one more ingredient that we're going to top this off with. And look, nice orange color. All right. Strain that in. And then you top this off with ginger ale or ginger beer, whichever is your preference. The original recipe says ginger ale, but I prefer ginger beer. I just like the taste. It's a stronger taste. It doesn't add any alcohol because it's non-alcoholic. And you just top it off. And then I always like to give it just a quick little stir with a spoon to get that ginger ale down in there. And there you have a jack-o'-lantern. And you could garnish this all kinds of fun ways. If you have like a small, those little small pumpkins that you can see in the store, you can cut those up and maybe put it on there as just for decoration. You can maybe nutmeg on it, cinnamon. Ooh, that's nummy. It's crisp. Ooh, an apple would be good. Like a nice red apple would be really good on this. Hello, Troy. Just made a jack-o'-lantern for the Halloween fall holidays month, whatever you want to call it. This is good. I don't drink a lot of cognac, but this is good. Very, very good. I know Joe Gregory's on. He's probably laughing at me for it, but whatever. So yeah, ooh, that's going down really quick, really easy. Yeah, so the orange liqueur, like I said, is a beautiful poison apple. Exactly, like a nice red apple slice would be really cute on this. But like I said, just those little decorative pumpkins or cinnamon stick, that would be a really nice little garnish for this too. Me too. I love fall. I love Halloween. My birthday's this month. I'm a fall baby, so I've always loved fall. Halloween is so much fun. So we're not going to be here for Halloween. We're going to be in Florida, but Mom will be here. She'll be watching the house. We're going to decorate the house for her. It'll be the first time in years that she's been here to give out candy, so she's super excited for that because we do get kids. So we're going to buy her a bunch of candy. We bought a costume for Odie. We didn't have Simon. The day we found Simon at the Petco was the day we bought the costume for Odie. So now we got to get some sort of a costume for Simon, just so that it'll be cute to have him in costume on Halloween, running around with Mom trying to give out candy. He's gonna have to make sure they don't get into the candy bowl. Colorado. Oh, that, you know what? That'd be beautiful. I bet you're gonna. It'll probably be nice and crisp. Like, are you going to the mountains, like Boulder maybe or something? Or are you staying like more like in Denver? Either way, I think Halloween, fall in Colorado would be gorgeous. You where I've always wanted to go, Sheila, for fall is like the New England states. I would love for fall Halloween go to like Massachusetts, Salem, Virginia. I hear it's supposed to be gorgeous. All the turning of the leaves and just, yeah, nice and cool. People can wear it's sweater weather. Not like here. It's still bikini weather here. So, the brandy-based orange liqueur that I use for this, like I said, it's called Pendrays. And it is the third branch of the Paso Port Winery in Atascadero, Paso Robles, California. This is their brandy room. This is what you would get there. Then they have really delicious wines called Percazo, and I always get some of their wines. We belong to their wine club, and I get 3 bottles of wine and 3 bottles of port, because Daniel loves their port. I love their port too, but Daniel really loves his sweet wines and his ports. And they make really, really good ports. And what's really nice about them is the bottles and the names that they give them. So all of their ports are named basically like after a lady, a girl. When they don't make champagne anymore. Their champagne was called Pearl, and it was a mermaid. What's really, the girl was a mermaid on the bottle. They're all like 50s, 60s pinup girls. So this one is tawny. This is an actual tawny port. But this is the bottle, and this is the lovely young drawing, the drawing of the young lady on there. So that one is tawny. And people, they just love the bottles. Then this one is brandy. This is a brandy dessert wine that's made with Syrah and brandy. Tawny is it's barrel-aged dessert wine. So this is a barrel-aged tawny wine. So this one is Syrah and brandy based. And she's called Brandy. She's got a little apron on. Very Italian-looking young lady. These are all hand-drawn. And their tasting room is beautiful. Small little tasting room. And they've got amazing customer service there. You walk in and they're like, "Oh my gosh, welcome! We haven't seen you in like you're part of a family." And then this next bottle, this one they sell out of immediately. Every time they make it. This one is Havana, and it's a young Cuban girl is the drawing, and it's a cigar blended dessert wine. It has like I think they got almost like a tobacco taste and kind of peppery. It's really good, but they sell out of this like crazy. And that's Miss Havana. And then they've got Angelica, they've got Rose, which is a rosé-based port, which is very rare. You don't see those very often. And I'm trying to think, Violetta. Violetta's another one that they have. She's a Cab Sauvignon port. They're all so good. Yeah, Martha Vineyard, I would love to go there. But yeah, so if any of you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, ports, and I mean, I'm not being sponsored by them, but everybody, whenever we bring a bottle of port to a party or something, people are like, "Oh my God, this is so good. Where'd you get it?" And we tell them, you can order it online. If you don't want to go out to Atascadero, which I say you should because it's a beautiful country out there too. Just go to Passport and you can order their wines, their wines, their ports, and their brandies. They're so good. Yes, a rosé port. I wonder if, let me go see real quick. Hold on, I think I might have a bottle of it in the back. Hold on. I gotta go in the garage for it. All right. So They do have, so this is their, they also have their white port. So this one is called, this is the other, so I showed you the brandy. She's the Syrah, okay? So she's a dark port, Syrah, beautiful, wonderful taste. They also make a orange Moscato port, also called brandy, and it's an orangey color, you know, very clear. So they make the two different kinds of brandies. And then this is the rosé, and her name is Rose, and she's a ballerina. So yeah, great stuff. PassoPortWine.com. That is the website, and their stuff is just delicious. It's so good, and their wines, it's Percasso. Their wines are really, really good too. I love their wines. How dark is which one? They're all pretty dark. They're like the Havana is pretty dark. This one is a Syrah, so it's a dark one. I mean, it's hard to say. I never imagined a port that was clear. I know, right? We didn't either, and then they came out with it, and everybody was like, well, we'll try it, and people went gaga over it. So, yeah. Just, we love wine. We haven't been wine tasting in a long time, and we need to. The last time I did my show, the person we go wine tasting with and stay at her house, my friend Christine, was on, and she's like, when are you guys coming? We haven't seen you. And they just remodeled their house, so they want us to come and see. We'll see. I got fur babies now, so we gotta figure out what to do with the fur babies. Can't bring them with us because they got cats. Yes, it has been a while, Olsen. We would love to see you guys on a cruise. You should come on the Mardi Gras cruise with us in 2025 in March. It's probably a little late now for you guys, but they're still booking it through bearcruise.com. We've been paying on it for over a year. Final payment for us is December. And they've already got the host hotel, and we just got to get our plane tickets. Yes. That'll be a lot of fun. It's going to be on Celebrity Constellation out of Tampa, Florida. And it goes from Tampa to Port of New Orleans, and it stays docked in New Orleans for 3 days, 2 nights over Mardi Gras. And then it's a day out at sea, or 2 days out at sea, and then somewhere in Mexico, and then a day out at sea, and then back to Tampa. Aw, Birdie. Yeah, Bear Cruise. Bearcruise.com. I'm a little lost. Sorry. Old age, you know, old age. And I still have cocktails. Oh, out of her bag? Please do it. If you guys decide to go, let us know. We have, this is our third cruise with the bearcruise.com people. We love that group. They take such good care of their passengers. They take good care of us. It's like I said, it's on the Celebrity Constellation. It's going to be a fun time, a really fun time. We did a Halloween cruise with them. They had 250 of us on the cruise, and then we did another one last year. I don't remember what that one was, but we had a great time again. So we love booking at least a cruise with them a year, and they do cruises all year long, all over the world. They just got into doing the Rhine River. They're doing a Rhine River Christmas cruise on the riverboat cruise. So those are a little more expensive, a little out of our league. And yeah, Adrian's going to be on there with Joe. I haven't seen Joe on yet. He'll live. Yes, he will, because we are so much fun. It's a fun group of people. Fun group of people. Lots of laughing. A lot of fun times. Why are we playing Christmas music? This selection of music. I'll be right back. No. I have no idea why it does that. We want to be on a. We haven't. We want to do a Virgin cruise too. I really would love to do a Virgin cruise. I hear they're a lot of fun, and no children. Krampus is coming now. Naughty, naughty. I want to do a Vakaya. Vakaya does a lot of they do a lot of their cruises on Virgin. The problem is that they buy out the entire ship, so the prices are much more, other than just going on a Virgin cruise. But and I got to start figuring what I'm doing for my birthday in 2026. I know that's like my birthday is next week, 2 weeks from now. I'm turning 58. In 2026, I turn 60. That is a milestone. And I'm thinking I want to do a cruise, like a nice, maybe a European one. I don't know. I'll figure it out. All right. That was really good. I like cognac. It's strong, but I like it. Oh wow, 62? Oh my gosh. He looks great. Oh, hush up over there. You're fine. He's starting to whine again. Can you hear him? Because you saw me. Thought I was going to let him out. Yeah, so learn he needs downtime. Alright. So we're going to do the next cocktail here. This one is the one I know I've done for you guys, I think maybe 2 years ago. I do remember liking it. I just don't remember what it tasted like. So we're going to revisit it. And it's a fabulous one for the Halloween fall. This one is called a Skeleton Key. And it is 1 1/4 ounces of bourbon, an ounce of elderflower, and then 1/2 ounce of lemon lime juice, and then you're going to top it off again with ginger beer. Sounds yummy. Anything with ginger beer, I already love. So, and I love elderflower. I love elderflower. Put a little bit of ice in here. If you are new to what elderflower is, it's also known as Saint Germain. That is like the name brand for elderflower. It is a liqueur. Saint Germain, most people know it as Saint Germain, but Saint Germain is elderflower. So there you go. All right. 1 1/2. I'm going to say 1 1/2. I hate this 1 1/4 ounces. 1 1/2 of bourbon. We're drinkers here, damn it. Better than my sister-in-law, Sheila. Boy, that girl can drink a sailor under a table. Ooh, she's going to get me for that one. All right, 1 1/2. Sheila is a lightweight. She loves her sweet, sweet, girly drinks. 1. She likes her. I got her hooked on, Daniel and I and our friend Joe got her hooked on, and my brother also, on espresso martinis. Those are so good. So easy to make, too. And my brother's a big coffee guy, so they could easily make espresso martinis at their house. All right, 1 1/2 ounces of bourbon. We're going to do an ounce of elderflower. Elderflower. I love the way this tastes. I love the way it smells. What did I say? Yeah, 1 ounce. 1 ounce. And then we're going to do 1/2 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon lime juice. I have my little limes here. We have a little key lime tree, so this is what we use, along with the lemons from our lemon tree. It's kind of a neat mix. 1/2 ounce. Simon, stop. You'll be out of jail shortly. All right, so we got those 3 in. We are going to shake this up. Rinse that real quick. I'm going to go ahead and put this into another one of these glasses. I'm going to grab some ice. I'm not getting enough ice. I got to get this machine fixed. There we go. There we go. That's ice now. I'm going to pour this on in. I can already smell that elderflower. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take bitters, and they say like 8 dashes. Yeah, I'd say somewhere between 5 and 8, just depends on how many of the how much you like bitters. I'm going to say 5. Got a little bit on my hand there. And then you're just going to top it off again with ginger beer. Hello, Steve Joaquin. Not the puppy tail. All right. Boom. Once again, we're going to give this a little stir. Get the ginger beer and the bitters all infused in there. And you have a skeleton key, just in time for Halloween. Oh, that's good. I'd garnish this maybe with a sprig of rosemary. Somebody said they found on like Amazon a bunch of little toy keys, and that's what they were garnishing theirs with. Cute idea. I'm surprised my mother-in-law isn't on. I was hoping she's going to be on. Oh well. I have the tequila shots ready and everything. Oh, I made, of course, you know, I always pick the hot days, like today, to do any kind of baking and cooking. I don't know why I do that. I don't think I do it on purpose. I just like, oh, I should make this. I should make blah, blah, blah. I should bake some bread. And then it just ends up being like, 111 degrees. But, pulled out my Instant Pot because I needed to make some liquid gold. And, pulled out some chicken carcasses from Costco. And I made some delicious chicken broth. We go to Costco and I get their rotisserie chickens that they sell. And those things, they're big. Those things are meaty and big, and they're $5 for one bag, which is not bad at all, considering that it's almost $10 at Stater Brothers for something half the size of what they sell at Costco. So I'll grab like 2 of those, and then I just pull all the meat off of the carcass, and I do one half of the chicken and bag it, like wing, drumstick, thigh, and breast, and then I do the other half of the chicken and bag that, and then we freeze it, and then I use it for different things, soups, casserole, whatever. But I keep the carcasses, and then I keep some of my older vegetables. And Norm, yay! And then I put it in the Instant Pot, and I make chicken stock. Let me show you how pretty it came out. I got one of these big dudes, and I got 3 of these little dudes out of it. So they're cooling. The house smells so good. They're cooling, and then they'll go in the refrigerator for a couple days, and then they go in the freezer. And now I got chicken stock, especially with fall coming, because I love to make soups. I use it when I make my beans, and when I make rice, I use chicken stock for rice instead of water. It comes out so good. Thank you, Norm. I do try. I'm trying to get ready for Halloweeny, darling. Of course, because this is your busy season with all the horror stuff that you're doing. So I made 2 Halloween fall cocktails with Norm. This is the second one. This is called the Skeleton Key. It's really good. This one is 1.5 ounces of bourbon, 1 ounce of elderflower, 1/2 ounce of lemon juice, shake, pour, 5 to 8 dashes of bitters, and then top it with ginger beer. Delicious. And Norm, this one I've made before on my show. The first one I made was really good too. It's called the Latern. And that one is 1.5 ounces of cognac of your choosing. Half an ounce of an orange liqueur, like triple sec or Cointreau, but they recommend a brandy-based orange liqueur, but you can use whatever you have. I happen to have a brandy-based orange liqueur, so it came out really good. And then you do 1 ounce of orange juice, shake it, pour, and top it again with ginger beer. That one was really yummy. Well, that one was much more sweet. This one is much more herbally. Really nice. The bitters give it a good herbal. Then you have the elderflower for the sweetness. Speaking of chicken, I gotta make some chicken tonight. I'm doing Spanish style chicken with a green salsa, and then some. I'm gonna make rice with some of that chicken stock, and then I made a big batch of pinto beans. I'm gonna mash some of those with some refried beans. What was I gonna show you guys? Oh, the green sauce. Diane got me hooked. For anybody who's a fan of Costco, Diane got me hooked on this, you guys. It's called 505 Southwestern. It is a flame roasted Hatch Valley green chili sauce. This stuff is so good. It's not hot. It's a little spicy, but that's about it. But nothing too bad. I've thrown this in, like I've been making scrambled eggs, and I just took a tablespoon and threw it in as I was scrambling. Oh my God, it became like this ranchero scrambled eggs thing. So I cooked the chicken and some of this with some chicken stock. I mix them together. Veggies, comes out so yummy, so yummy. So yeah, guys, check this out if you see it at, if you like this kind of stuff, get it. They even have, they have a green chili stew. I just noticed there's a recipe on the back, green chili stew. That sounds good. But yeah, good stuff. My mother-in-law turned me on to it. I love it now. I buy it every time I see it. Or, well, when I start running low. So I just opened this one, so I won't need some for maybe a couple weeks. Love putting it in stuff, especially eggs. Good stuff. Yes, Hatch chilies. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff. Hello, Linda. Welcome to Carlos's Kitchen and Cocktails, the Halloween Fall Edition. Yeah. Hi, Amazon. I'm driving down the street. What did I do with my drink? Oh, there it is. I lost it. The skeleton key is good. It's a sipper. I prefer that jack-o'-lantern better. That one was really good. The sweetness on it was really good. And I really couldn't taste the cognac. I think Sheila would probably, I think Sheila would like that jack-o'-lantern because you can't really taste the alcohol in it. At least I couldn't. She might be able to, but I don't know, girl. You'll just have to try it. And if you don't like it, then I'll drink it. Hey! Good stuff, good stuff. Went to the dentist yesterday. Have a beautiful bill clean of health. The hygienist was impressed with how I cleaned my teeth. I'm like, yes! Sure, baby, when's next time? This is your busy season, so you gotta tell me when is next time. I would love to make this for you. I would love to make anything for you. You know that. All you have to do is just ask. No cavities at all. And she said no plaque. Like she went in to start cleaning. She's like, there's not a lot for me to do. I'm like, I try. I'm trying really hard because I don't like when you guys scrape around on my teeth. I hate that. So she still had to do a little bit, but it was like done very quick. And then she started to polish, and I was done. I was out. So there you go. So Norm, you're going to have to give me the scoop on Dark Harbor. I've been seeing some videos and TikToks of people not very happy with Dark Harbor this year. About how, it's kind of a mess. So Let me know what you think, what your feelings are on the subject. You don't have to do it here. You can just DM me privately. There you go. It's good? Okay. All right, girl. Of course, I'm going to trust you, baby. You are like my go-to for anything Halloween haunt or whatever. Midsummer Scream was so much fun. For all of you who don't know, Norm is a horror Halloween fan. He has a website. He reviews horror movies. That's what he does for a living. This is what he does for a living. He reviews all the Halloween haunts. This is his busy season. And in July, they have this thing called Midsummer Scream. And it's a big Halloween horror movie convention. We saw Elvira there. And he got us to go. And we had great tickets. And we got to see the shows. And they had a whole hall. One whole section. This giant hall of just little miniature Halloween haunt mazes. So much fun. So much fun. Yeah. It was a mess because the market... Yeah, that was the big one that I heard from the few TikTokers that I was watching, was that parking was a mess, and then by the time they got in, they only had maybe an hour or two before the park closed, and it was like... So I was like, ugh. But I thought, I will acquiesce to you, my darling. Because I know all of these haunts get crazy. So I'm like, you need to leave at like 4 so that you're there on time for opening. Period. End of story. Especially if you don't have VIP tickets or things like that. You know. Oh. Exactly. Hashtag true. But Norm, like I said, I know this is your busy season. I know how stressed out you get. We here at this house, anytime you want, Norm, if you need to get away, you need to relax, you want to cuddle with my puppies, you just say it. All right? You are, and just I say I need to come over. I'll be like, come on over. The dogs are ready for you. You want dinner? I'll make you dinner. You want cocktails? I'll make you cocktails. Just let me know, okay, babe? I know this is your crazy, crazy season. I would love it if you could be on the show with me, but if you can't, that's okay too. All right? Love you too, Norm. Love me some Norm! Well, actually, people, one of the nicest people I've ever met. Norm is a sweetheart. Really, really is. So we leave the 20... So Mom comes here. She flies in on the 24th. I have to go get her from Ontario Airport. And then we leave on a red eye to Florida, to Fort Lauderdale, the 25th. I think our red eye is at 11. We land there at like 8, and our friends Austin and Alexander will be picking us up, taking us back to their house, and then napping, and then it's a week of Halloween party in Fort Lauderdale, Wilton Manors area. We got to bring our costumes. We're all doing a Greek god theme. We like, oh, what do we want to do? We thought about like Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo was like right up there with like, we should do Scooby-Doo. That could have been a lot of fun. But we decided to do it with Greek gods. So Daniel is going to be Vulcan, or I think it's Hephaestus is the Greek name. He's the god of blacksmiths and armory and stuff like that. Because Daniel's got this ripped body on him. And then one of them's going to be Hermes. I don't know what the other one is. And then I'm going to be... Can you guys guess what I'm going to be? Guess what I'm going to be. Here's a clue. Anybody? 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 Your clue's right here. Here's a clue. Here. Here's a clue. Yes, Joe Gregory wins! I'm gonna be Bacchus. Typecasting much? When they were like, you wanna be Bacchus? I'm like, Hell yes, I do. So we're trying to put together our costumes and stuff. Daniel's gonna try and make me a little crown with like, I have all these corks, like wine corks. So he might like just go and buy some cheapy little plastic crown thing, like even something like this. And then he's just gonna super glue like wine corks and then little like plastic alcohol bottles and maybe some grapes hanging from the side. And yeah, and we're just gonna walk up. We just want to be comfortable because we don't know what the weather in Florida in Fort Lauderdale is gonna be like. I mean, right now they're having hurricanes, so I can imagine it's pretty humid. So yeah, it'll be fun no matter what. We're gonna have a great time. These guys are our friends. You guys have met them. They came out here. They came on a cruise with us, and they showed up on a Friday, and I had them on here. Alexander and Austin, sweet guys, really sweethearts. So yeah, we're just gonna have so much fun with them. They're like so thrilled. They got a brand new house, and Alexander sometimes is on. I haven't seen him come on yet, but they got a brand new house, and they want to like. I think we're gonna be their first guests at their house since they got it. They've been fixing it up and stuff, so. Yeah, it'll be fun. We're going to have a great time. Like Bacchus at the Olympics. Exactly. Exactly. I'm so glad that Joe's on, finally. I was talking about you. Were your ears burning? I was talking about you because I caught myself twice saying, ooh, this is good. I went, oh, Joe would be making fun of me right now. You know I love you, Joe. I love you to pieces. It's hot. I don't want to start cooking. But I already got the beans made. I just have to refry them and mash them. The chicken is defrosted. And it's just chicken strips, like the little chicken strips from Costco. They cook pretty easy. I just have to roast some, not roast, but saute up some like veggies to go with it, some cilantro, Joe's favorite, potatoes, some onions, the hatch chilies, and then I just got to make a pot of rice. And I have a rice cooker, so it's not that hard. I'm bitching for nothing. It's just hot. My ears are burning, as are my feet, out about getting my steps in. You get your steps in. Joe, you're looking so good. I miss my drinking buddy. But that being said, I'm so happy that your health has improved 100-fold, and that you're looking so good, Joe. You know. So they go, Nick Cannon, you're freezing. Oh my God, Nick, it is 95 degrees here in Los Angeles. This is why I'm only wearing this for Halloween. I wanted to put like a Halloween costume on, Nick. It's been 95 degrees and humid. Like I was sweating earlier. And then my sister-in-law, who's on, I think she's still on. They live in a city called not Santa Clarita, Castaic. They live in a city called Castaic, which is at a higher elevation than where the city I'm in. They're about 45 minutes away from me, Nick. They had 111 degrees. Palm Springs was over 110 degrees today. Yeah. It's fall in California. This is our second summer right now. I'm like, good Lord, I just want to decorate for Halloween and wear a sweater. For those of you that don't know, Nick lives in New England. So, yeah. Oh, I know. Nick loves the heat. Nick, you guys need to come out. You guys need to come out to Palm Springs and we'll meet you guys there. Like, we'll spend a week or something. I love Palm Springs. I love that city. I love the heat, the water, everything. They got great resorts. Call us. Talk to us. We'll talk. Especially with winter coming, a lot of people now go. A lot of Canadians, people, they all go to Palm Springs. Miss Carrie Vaughn, ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Carrie Vaughn, Birdie Num Num. Yes, Carrie, I'm a bit buzzed right now. Cutie, thanks. It's my Halloween costume because it's a freaking 95 degrees. My music stopped. That's right. I'll let the music keep going. I'm done. We're almost done here, anyways. 74 in Manhattan Beach. Well, you're by the beach. So we're supposed to next week. So we have a heat advisory warning here in Glendora. It was supposed to end today, but they extended it now till Sunday. I'm like, great. Which is fine. We're going to a pool party tomorrow. So that's going to be great weather for a pool party because the pool is right there, right? And cocktails, pool. We're done. But Sunday, we're going to try and decorate this house for Halloween, or start at least. And that's going to be hot. I'm just going to wear shorts and a tank top and probably get like sunburnt. But then next week is supposed to cool down. Like, we're supposed to drop down to the mid 70s. I don't know. Sheila, are you still on? Like, if you're still on, Sheila, like, we're supposed to drop down to like the mid to high 70s next week. What about you guys? I would imagine Manhattan Beach would probably drop down to like the 60s. Oh, Ricky Rosales finally shows up. 15 minutes before we're going to stop this show. How nice of you. And Angel Campos, my love girl, how are you? Angel, mi amor. Always so good to see you, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, Angel Campos is a dear old... I'm not going to say the word old. A dear friend of mine. Because we're very close in age. We're not old. We're hot. Angel and I go way back. We had so much fun back in the day. And I just saw him not so long ago at one of the big street festivals. And it was so nice to see you, Angel. I know. La Ricky graced us with his presence. Ricky, you would like this drink. The first one I don't know if you'd like. It was called the Jack-O-Lantern. It was kind of I think you might like it. It was just kind of on the sweet side. This one is a little more herbally. This is called the Skeleton Key. It's 1.5 ounces of bourbon, 1 ounce of elderflower, 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. You shake it, you pour it, and then you do like bitters, like 5 shakes of bitters, and then you pour ginger ale or ginger beer, whichever you like. I put ginger beer. And it's nice. It's very herbally. It's with just a slight sweet taste. Get my first colonoscopy in January. Child, you are behind me. You're so young, Nick. Are you, Nick? You're not 50. Oh well, they're starting at 45 now, though, right? Because they made me wait till 50, and I'm on my second one. 50, and then again 55. So I'll be. Oh, my birthday is this month, y'all. On the 18th, I turned 58. I cannot believe that I'm going to be 58 years old. I can't believe that. Yeah, Nick, you're 45. Yeah, they started that last year. They decided to drop it down. I think because they were seeing a lot more increase in the increasing cases, and that if they start at 45, they can stop them earlier. It's such an easy cancer to deal with. I'm glad that you're doing it now. I'm glad that you're doing it now. I want Daniel to get it done, but he's only 40, so. Yes, we do, girl. Nick, we look fabulous. And you look great, Nick. You've been working out. You lost some weight. You look really good, babe. I've been watching you on Facebook, and I love your house. Daniel and I should come out. We should rent your Airbnb. It'd be fun. Thank you, my love, Carrie. Carrie, who's at least 10 years younger than me. I'm sorry, Carrie. Carrie's at least 20 years younger than me. Right, girl? Right. Oh, no, Nick, we would never do that to you guys. That's your business. That's your bread and butter. Well, it's not your bread and butter, but that's very kind of you. Thank you. But we would have to discuss that. No, are you really, Carrie? Oh, I guess, yeah. I thought you were like 40. I thought you were between 45 and 50. So, you look great, Carrie. Carrie looks great. Carrie, if you're ancient, then that puts me in the time of Jesus Christ, okay? Like, I played, stickball with Jesus Christ, and then, skinned my knee. He miraculously healed my knee. Joe, you are not only 37. Stop it. Be proud of your age. I am. I'm proud of my age. I'm not happy about my age. There's a difference. My mother was always very... People ask my mother her age. She had no problems with it. Like, there were a couple times I would introduce my mom. They're like, "This is your mother?" I'm like, "Ask her how old she is." I would never ask a lady how old she is. And my mother's like, "Oh no, ask me. I earned all this. I earned all of this." I mean, my mother survived World War II. My mother was almost shot twice by the Nazis. You know, my mother survived 3 husbands. You know, three boys. So she was very proud of her age. Was she happy about her age? Not really, but she was proud of her age. I'm proud of my age. I'm proud I've made it. I never thought I'd ever make it this long. Like, seriously. But am I happy about it? No. Every time I wake up and my back hurts, oh, God, child. Yeah. Trying to be really happy right now, guys, so. Gonna be a little real right now. Dealing with a little bit of depression right now. But there's nothing I can't get through with friends. It was weird to me because I've been in a weird kind of mood. My amazing brother-in-law, Miles, is finally, a leva has shown up on my feed. Been dealing with it a little bit. I was wondering why I was in kind of a weird mood, and then my husband Daniel was like, "What's wrong, babe? What's wrong?" And then I realized, I looked at the calendar, and I don't know if Sheila and Rick are still on. They'd understand this. 4 years ago, I lost my parents. My mother died on October 13th of a sudden heart attack. And my birthday was October 18th, and then my father died on October 22nd. 9 days later, my parents died 9 days apart. So, thank God they didn't die on my birthday, you know. But it was a very interesting, it was a hard, I'm not even going to say interesting, let's not even sugarcoat it. It was a hard time. And it's been 4 years, but I do need some attention. Thank you, Joe. But it's always at this time of the year that, you know, I can't get away from it. I remember it. I'm always going to remember it. So, you know, I miss them. I miss them. I have their urn here. I talk to them every day. So, you know, there you go. But yeah, there you go. Every year gets a little bit easier, I guess, is a good word. I don't know. Everybody's like, "I'm so sorry." You know what? I guess I look now back on it, and it kind of was the best thing. Not the best thing, but it was probably the easiest thing to deal with, in that I didn't have to go through it twice. Like, it was boom, boom. 9 days apart. My father, we knew it was happening. Because of he had kidney problems and the whole bit. We knew that was going to happen. He was in hospice. My mother, we had no clue that she was going to have a sudden heart attack. But it was done, and then it was a joint funeral. We did a joint funeral for them, and done. So, in a way, you know, kind of a blessing, I guess. If you want to put it that way. Love you too, Linda. Thank you, Adrian. Thank you, Carrie. I love you too, my honey. There's nothing for you to be sorry about, baby. It's a natural fact of life. It happens. But yeah, that's why I'm dealing with a little bit of depression right now. I'm trying not to let it get to me. It's hard because alcohol is, you know, kind of it's a downer, and it'll help me. It'll kind of depress me a little bit more. But I've got an amazing husband who's a rock. If his brother's still watching, all of them, all the Levas, Miles, Kaz, my mom, Michael, you guys are amazing people. And I'm blessed to be in your family now. So, yeah. Let me tell you, if Sheila's still on, my brother's wife, my sister-in-law, Sheila and Daniel were my brother Rick's and I's rocks. They were amazing. So yeah. Oh, I love you too, Miles. Thanks, babe. Now, when are you getting your ass down here with Sierra? I got puppies. You would love them. So there you go. There you go. All right, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed my cocktails. Miles, I was hoping that Mom would be on, but I never saw her come on, so I hope she's okay. Yes, you do need to meet them. They're very sweet. Hey guys, as a matter of fact, I gotta let the baby out. He's been in his crate since 5. Because I fed him, and I didn't need him. I was gonna be here, and it's a child. You gotta put them in their playpen. Because I wasn't gonna be able to watch him. So, thank you, Nick. You guys need to come on a cruise with us. Our next cruise is Celebrity, bearcruise.com, bearcruise.com. We're doing the Mardi Gras cruise in March. Nobody called shots. My mom wasn't on. Should I just do one just for her? Miles, do you think I should do one for Mom? I already know Miles. I already know Miles' answer. That was a loaded question. All right. One for my beautiful, amazing mother-in-law. She's the only mom I got left. So you better stick around for a long time, Diane. All right, you guys. I love you all, you guys. Next week, hopefully, we'll do some more fun Halloweeny stuff. And if it's cooler, I'll have more of a costume on than just this stupid little hat because it's freaking hot in here. All right. I love you guys. Salud. My tequila. I'm just going to put this right here because I'll probably have some more while I'm cooking. And yeah, I got to start dinner because Daniel will hopefully be home soon. I'm making Latino arroz con pollo y frijoles. Spanish style chicken with some rice and pinto beans that I made homemade. Everything's homemade. I made it all homemade. Oh, wow. I'm good. I'm a good Latino. All right, guys. I love you guys. Talk to you all later. Joe, love you. I love you guys. I love all of you. Carrie, everybody who's on. Crystal, Nick. What else? Miles. Miles, I really love you. Yeah. Bye, guys.